Sister Wives, Kody Brown throws shade at Kody Brown's apology. So, here we are again in the ever-spinning world of Sister Wives, where reality TV doesn't just reflect drama, it manufactures it in bulk. This time, the spotlight is on Kody Brown, who has officially become the MVP of throwing shade without even breaking a sweat. And who's on the receiving end of her latest side-eye? None other than her ex-husband, Kody Brown, and his grand, televised apology. Let's be honest, when Kody Brown starts talking about regrets, apologies, and self-reflection, you know you're about to hear something deeply profound or deeply performative. And judging by the reactions flooding the internet, fans are leaning heavily toward the latter. But before we unpack Kody's delightfully subtle roast, let's set the scene. Kody's recent attempts to mend emotional fences during the latest season of Sister Wives were full of slow blinks, long pauses, and dramatic sighs. The kind that scream, "Cue the music, I'm having a moment." He sat down with his wives, or ex-wives, depending on where you're keeping score, and poured out his heart. Or at least, the edited version of it. There were tears. There were claims of regret. There were sweeping statements like, "I wish I had done things differently." You know, the usual reality TV script. But here's the kicker. Kody wasn't having it. She didn't need to roll her eyes or raise her voice. She simply kept living her best life, and in doing so, delivered one of the classiest burns in reality TV history. After watching Kody attempt his emotional redemption arc, Kody went on Instagram, where all iconic shade originates these days, and dropped a bomb disguised as a love note. It was a cozy picture of her and her new husband, David Woolley, all smiles, all sunshine, jerseys on, giving that "we're totally unbothered" energy. The caption? That's where the gold lives. She wrote, "It's really nice to be with someone who doesn't have any special requirements before we get married. I love being loved for just being who I am." Now, to the casual observer, that's a sweet post. But for anyone who's been following the saga of Kody and his 4 wives and a dream journey, it's a direct hit to the ego. Special requirements. That's not just tea. That's a full kettle boiling over. She didn't name names. She didn't have to. Everyone knew exactly who she was talking about. Kody has mastered the art of the elegant jab. This isn't the Kody from the early seasons, the one who smiled through gritted teeth and quietly played peacemaker. No, this is the Kody who walked away, wrote a memoir, found love again, and started thriving so hard that you can almost hear Beyoncé's "Break My Soul" playing in the background every time she posts. Her fans? Oh, they noticed. The comment section lit up like a Christmas tree in Times Square. People cheered, people laughed, people said, "You're glowing, girl." And they were right. Kody is glowing in a way that no one ever did under the shadow of Kody's increasingly strange behavior. And now that she's out of the fog, she's finally getting to live like a woman who isn't being measured against invisible checklists or impossible expectations. Let's talk about those so-called apologies from Kody. Because here's the thing. Saying, "I'm sorry," on camera is one thing. Saying, "I'm sorry," consistently, in private, with changed behavior? That's another. And it's safe to say Kody's not buying it. Her shade isn't angry. It's not bitter. It's amused. It's the kind of shade that comes from someone who has healed, moved on, and can now look back and chuckle at the circus without needing to buy a ticket. While Kody is busy trying to smooth things over, Kody is planning vacations, laughing with David, raising her kids, and posting videos that radiate peace and freedom. She's not rehashing the past. She's rewriting her future. And yet, she still manages to slip in these elegant, pointed little comments that say, "I see you, Kody. I hear you, but I'm good." And what makes her shade so satisfying is that she doesn't have to try hard. She's not doing it for the camera. She's not manufacturing drama. She's just living truthfully, joyfully, and authentically. And when your ex suddenly tries to apologize to you on a reality show 2 years too late, you're allowed a little smirk. Kody's shade is a form of soft revenge, not the kind that burns, but the kind that glows. It's the smile that says, "I dodged a bullet, and now I'm thriving." It's the caption that makes everyone lean in a little closer. It's the kind of comment that feels like a gentle clapback wrapped in a warm hug. And really, who could blame her? After years of watching Kody give attention, affection, and the benefit of the doubt to everyone but her, Christine finally stepped away, and immediately began to bloom. And now, while Kody fumbles through half apologies and property disputes, Christine is out here drinking her water, minding her business, and winning over an internet full of fans who are here for the Christine Renaissance. The whole thing is deliciously ironic. Kody spent years trying to manage a plural family through power plays, favoritism, and increasingly tone-deaf monologues. And now, the wives are walking, the apologies are falling flat, the audience has spoken, and Christine? She's not just the breakout star, she's the comeback queen. In the world of reality television, not all shade is created equal. Some is petty, some is forced, but Christine's shade? It's poetic, it's earned, it's delivered with a wink and a smile. It doesn't tear anyone down, it just lifts her up. And in doing so, she's become the kind of reality TV legend you don't just watch, you root for. So while Kody tries to patch together his on-camera confessions, Christine is writing a new story. One where she's not just one of four. One where she doesn't need to meet special requirements. One where love doesn't come with a checklist, but with laughter, loyalty, and a shared love of backyard selfies. And let's be real, if throwing shade was an Olympic sport, Christine Brown just stuck the landing. The applause? Oh, it's real. And it's well deserved. Because sometimes the best way to respond to an overdue apology is with joy, confidence, and just a touch of sparkle. And Christine's got plenty of that to go around.